An NFL executive believes the Rams are in serious peril, particularly on defense. Week 1 of the NFL season will finally begin on Sunday when the Los Angeles Rams play the Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field. This comes after an offseason that was largely characterized by a pessimistic attitude towards the Rams. However, before the start of the season, Mike Sando of The Athletic published a survey completed by NFL executives that ranked the clubs in their respective conferences. The Rams placed 15th overall out of 16 teams. According to one executive, the Rams were placed 15th. I believe they are seriously in trouble, particularly on defense. Aaron Donald is the only other option you can think of. I'm curious about how many of their for different teams, other defensive starters would get the start. The unnamed executive may not always be in error. The Rams have a lot of potential that hasn't shown much outside of Aaron Donald. This is especially true for the Rams' main edge rushers, Michael Holt and Byron Young. Outside of Donald, Los Angeles' defensive line and secondary are rife with inexperience. How many of these players would start for other teams is a legitimate question. Everyone else is debatable besides Donald, Ernest Jones, and Kobe Durant. Late free agent additions Ahkello Witherspoon and John Johnson III were both players that no other team seemed to covet. Additionally on that line is Jordan Fuller. The Rams garnered the highest ranking in the survey of 6 NFL executives, which was number 7. They did, however, receive 3 votes at 15, a vote for 12th place, and a vote for 14th place. According to the NFC's predicted victory totals, the Rams fall about in the same spot as the 15th ranked team. However, it's difficult to imagine the Rams being worse than a group that includes the Chicago Bears, Washington Commanders, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are starting Sam Howell. Sando pointed out that the Rams were the only team ranked lower than 8th in this poll that enters the season with an established quarterback. The last statement made by an NFL executive praised McVay's coaching. The manager remarked, "They'll receive excellent coaching. In terms of talent, it isn't there. They'll have trouble offensively opening up the field. Stafford being healthy will surprise me. In the NFL, coaching is crucial." The Pittsburgh Steelers are the only team to consider. Sean McVay appears revitalized as he begins this season with a more instructional approach than in previous ones. It will be fascinating to watch how that affects the team's performance in games with a very young lineup. The Rams play the Seahawks on the road on Sunday to open the NFL season against a division opponent. The NFL season begins on Thursday night.